There's a political deadlock in Lebanon between the Lebanese state and Hezbollah. The government continues to demand that Hezbollah disarm and all of the country's weapons be consolidated under one body, the Lebanese army. But there's a large gap between what the state wants and what it has the capacity to do. Hezbollah would not simply concede the power and popular support they have amassed in exchange for very little or nothing in return. At the same time, the Lebanese army can't force Hezbollah to disarm, since Hezbollah is militarily stronger and the state's army needs foreign aid to build up its capacity. Foreign aid that's conditional on Hezbollah completely disarming, creating this stalemate. The army cannot become stronger without Hezbollah disarming, and there's no force in the country capable of making Hezbollah do so.
The best way to describe the relationship now between Hezbollah and the state is one of they're diametrically opposed to each other in terms of what they're trying to do now in Lebanon. The government is trying to impose itself, as the sovereign within the country, and Hezbollah is trying to resist the Israeli occupation and invasion of Lebanon. And these, at this point, seem to be two very different agendas.
Hezbollah holds a unique position in Lebanon as a non-state actor operating like a state actor. It controls resources and provides services to the population in its southern strongholds. And due to its military capabilities and backing from Iran, Hezbollah can effectively decide when Lebanon enters into a conflict with Israel, but often with devastating consequences for the entire country.
They're accused of doing this because Ali Khamenei was killed in Iran, and so therefore they're an Iranian proxy, and that's why they attacked, and then that drew in Israeli invasions. They understood, as the Israelis have admitted, that the Israelis were going to invade anyway Lebanon, and so they preempted this kind of attack.
Shortly after the recent ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon was announced, the Lebanese government went into direct talks with Israel for the first time since 1993, a controversial move after 40 days of deadly Israeli attacks across Lebanon that killed over 2,000 people. Lebanese President Joseph Aoun condemned Israel's violence, whilst also criticizing those who gamble with the lives of the Lebanese people, essentially singling out Hezbollah. Yet Hezbollah continues to reject disarmament, framing its weapons as essential for national defense, despite much of its arsenal being offensive weapons.
No, I think Lebanon is deeply divided at the popular level. Very, very much divided. So those that are deeply hurt and upset by the fact that the Lebanese government is now dealing directly with the Israelis through very biased American kind of mediation. On the other hand, there are those that are fed up with what's happened in Lebanon over the past years and decades, and they just want to reach a resolution. And they think the only way to do so is to have American support. And so therefore, if it means dealing with Israelis directly, then so be it. That needs to be done in order to save Lebanon.